Hey, this is Sarah, and apologies for the lighting, but it's very late at night, and I was trying to think, what video did I want to put up on this Tuesday, and I realized that I hadn't actually done any real reviews of any products in literally, I think, like a year. I do a lot of unboxings. I mean, I do book reviews. I've been able to throw a few of those up. But this is a system that I got sent to me through a program called GlamSense, which is kind of like an influencer box within Topbox itself. So I'm not really sure. Some people have said that they applied and then they were turned down because they didn't think they had enough social media influence. I mean, I have, let's see, I have like 78 subscribers as of filming this video on my YouTube channel, and I think like 60 Twitter followers, like really very little. If you're watching this and you aren't subscribed, please subscribe. But if you want, like, not, don't feel forced to. But you know, it's you're part of a small crowd. Sometimes many times my videos are, I don't know. But you know, so I really wanted to get the tease box, if I'm honest, you know, because I have a couple of their nail polishes and they're amazing, and I think other people were getting like the mascara or something. There was something good in there, and I still don't even know where to buy teas. But the nail polishes are really good. I have two. I have like a purple one. I have like a rose gold one. And they're very nice, and they last very well. But I didn't get the teas box. I got the Tresemme box, which I was still really excited about. Tresemme is, I think, a line that we are all, like, you know, familiar with. This is specifically under their sort of like their expert selection, so they're more than their run-of-the-mill line. This is a new line that they have just put out, and as far as I know, it's all available now. I've had this now for a couple weeks. I did the unboxing video. In bags. Yeah. You know, the problem is this lip gloss. If you ever have a chance to try Givenchy lip gloss, they tell you about the scent in the description. The scent doesn't bother me. It tastes like perfume. It's the only downside. It's the nicest feeling lip gloss I've ever put on in my life. It's pigmented. It's so moisturizing. It's beautiful. Little mini review for you. It tastes like perfume. To the point where my tongue is left. I don't like it, but it looks so pretty. It feels so nice. Anyway, so this is the Beautiful Volume range. It's a really weird layout. There's a couple of extra styling products in the range, but I have the three very basics. The other things are, I think there's like a texturizing spray and like a hairspray, but I'd have to look it up. And these are the things that they sent me. As far as I'm concerned, these are the core products. And the things are, I have to admit, actually unique for this line. So that said, I did not purchase them. You will be able to get them at various places where you can get Tresemme. I was not paid for this. I was merely sent this product as part of a product consideration, and my ability to stay in the program was dependent on me merely putting reviews on the Tresemme website, screen capping that review, and uploading the screen captures to a thing for GlamSense just as proof that I had done that. They didn't care what the content was, just that I had done the reviews. And then finally confirming the email, confirming my email address with Tresemme to validate the reviews that I had done. So I'm going to tell you honestly via the website, when I did the review, I had used the system once in the layout that they suggest. So I gave it 4 stars. And all in all, it's still like a 4.5. It's not a perfect system. There's a lot of things that I like, and I'll try and get through them as quickly as I can. But first, I will explain the system because it's a little weird. First, and these two are numbered so that you will understand. So you have the step 1, which is the with FlexiMax Volumizer, beautiful volume. Step 1. This is the pre-wash conditioner. System for bouncy, touchable hair. The first time that I used this system, I used this first, and this conditioner is amazing. It's lightweight. It makes your hair feel so silky and soft, and it is intense because when you use the system as directed, you're supposed to put this in your hair and leave it in for, they suggest, like about I think it's like 1 to 3 minutes. It's really short, but I know that like a minute was enough, according to them. So that was interesting. Very softening. So what I did was I started out by rinsing my hair, putting this into my hair, and then while I was letting that sit, I think I washed my face and did my body, and then you go in with their with FlexiMax. Step 2, this is their beautiful volume shampoo. Now, this is more of a consistency of like a conditioning shampoo. Now, this is how they suggest that you use their system. My problem with that is that my hair felt amazing after I'd used this. And when I used the shampoo, then it felt as though I had used, don't get me wrong, a nice conditioning shampoo, but it definitely washed away a lot of the conditioning goodness of this. My other problem with this system is then if I am starting out my wash process, like, you know, when they design stuff like this, they're not assuming that you're going with a clarifying shampoo beforehand. You know, I'm supposed to go straight in with this. These are volumizing products. This is assuming I'm the sort of person that does my hair on a regular basis. Especially because it's winter right now, to keep static and everything down. Well, first of all, I'm wearing a lot of buns. And I'm taming my flyaways with a lot of products. So that's problem number 1, where I'm supposed to go in with a conditioner first. This does not lather up. This is not a shampoo-y conditioner. This is just a conditioner, and then I'm going in with this. So I'm starting with this, which is conditioning, and then I'm removing it. I do like that this is a very lightweight conditioner. Also, they suggest you use like 3 pumps. My hair drinks product. I don't use a wide tooth comb because my hair has always been the same way. It tangles so easily when it's wet. It will knot so easily. I was able to like really spread this through my hair. I think I used about, I'd probably say about 8 pumps, because the other thing is you're not supposed to use this like a traditional conditioner either. You're not bringing it mid-shaft down to the ends. You're bringing this right in at the roots. With both of these products, that is specifically stated in the directions. And then once you get out of the shower, you are supposed to, this just, your basic shampoo rules, like put it in, lather it up, rinse it out. And when you're done, you know, towel dry a little bit. And then you use this volumizing hair manager. So this stuff, it's a bit of a heat protectant, a volumizer, and a leave-in conditioner all in one. I have to say, I really like this product, but again, the kind of amount that they're suggesting you use, and the kind of amount that I know that my hair consumed this tube, it's very disproportionate. Do you see what I mean? Like, I'm gonna need 2 or 3 of these to get through this system. I really like this. It didn't weigh my hair down. I definitely actually, you know what? The last time I used this, I used it when my hair was a little bit more on the not dry. And I also used it without a hairdryer, and it still added a lot of volume and a lot of, like, you know, a lot of density in my hair. So that's something I like to do with products, to determine whether or not I absolutely have to blow dry, because honestly, if I can get away without it, and I found that I could, like, this was okay when I air dried, and I made sure that I, like, brushed it out completely when it was all done. This added some volume, and it was beautiful. My hair was bouncy, and it was nice. It wasn't as big, but actually I preferred the effect when I didn't blow dry because it made it more natural. This, I find, doesn't contribute to my buildup a lot. I do find it's not as conditioning, not as moisturizing as a lot of my other sort of leave-in products. So I have been following that up in nights, well, for the last little while at least, with a couple of different hair oils. For example, I have a trial of Oblivica here. I also have sort of like a hair mask BB thing. It's not a hair mask, it's like a hair balm that it's like a cream texture, and I just rub it into the ends of my hair. You know, just because I do have the blonde in there, although it's not visible right now, and I have to determine whether I'm taking the blonde all the way up to the top. Probably am, spoiler alert, because it holds a curl beautifully. But I have to go in and get that done by somebody who knows what they're doing. I'm not going to attempt it myself. I found out how much color correction would cost, and I was terrified. Plus I need a trim anyway. So I do really recommend this. In fact, I kind of, in a lot of ways, even prefer this to the volumizing spray that I've been using for the last year or so, which is by AG, because this has the heat protectant and everything built in. I also especially like how this works alongside with my Rusk. I use the heat shift. You know, it's the stuff in the pump bottle. It's like a creamy consistency, which is amazing, by the way. And I'm going to definitely review that when I run through it. But I have to say, I have very hard to curl hair. I have hair that doesn't like to hold a curl. But I used that combination the other day, and I was finally able to achieve and maintain the beachy waves. You know, that everybody, the beautiful tousled look. I had second day curl. I had third day curl. I had curl until I washed my hair like 4 days later. It was magic. This stuff is really, really great. I think these products are all running about $8 a bottle. I also really enjoy having the conditioner with the pump. Now, finally, the way that I ran this last time when I didn't use the hairdryer, I used it the way that this system was intuitive to me, was to use it in a more traditional sense. I did shampoo before I went in with their shampoo because I was due, well, I hadn't done my toning for a while, so I used my purple shampoo. I can't remember what it's called. It's the extremely purple one from Sally's. It's stupid cheap, and it smells like horrible. And then I went in with their shampoo, which, again, it feels like a conditioning shampoo, but it seems really counterintuitive to do the conditioner and have that lightness and then take it away, and you're also not removing the buildup from the last round of styling and everything you did. It seems crazy to me. And then I went in with the conditioner, and I left it on for the traditional length that I normally do, which is to put it on the beginning of my shower and to rinse it off at the end. And then I went in with, well, more towel dried hair. And I actually specifically didn't mean to just have my hair air dry on that particular run. I just meant to use the system how I normally would, just reversing, in the way that makes sense for me, reversing the shampoo and conditioner order to the way that most people do it, and then just continuing on, in the rest of the ways they suggest. But my mom was out of town, and she has my hair dryer because she killed her hair dryer, and because I don't really use my hair dryer that often, I loaned her mine on the basis of, okay, but look, I don't use it very often, but when I need it, could you maybe just pick up a cheap one? And neither of us has done that. Mine is like a Revlon one from, like, I don't know, I've had it since I was 15. I got it for Christmas one year. I use it so rarely. It went to Wales with me. It's been beaten around in suitcases for decades. It's gone on school trips. It was the first generation of Ionics. It's heavy, and it's a workhorse, and it's even foldy, so it's travel friendly. But I didn't have it, and that's why I had to air dry. And what I like is this is a few days later, and although I'm due for a wash, no, actually, honestly, I could throw some dry shampoo into it now, and I would feel okay. I really don't feel like this gives me excessive buildup, but again, still, even without the blow drying, it's not quite enough moisture for me, but I have very fine hair. It's winter. We've been running the hot air in the house, we had a heat pump. That's why I couldn't think furnace, because it's different. So yeah, that is the full detail on this system. I have been talking for 17 minutes. Someone's gonna complain again. So all in all, 4.5 stars for this system. This is a really, really, really great product. Am I probably more enthusiastic because it was free? I can almost guarantee you that. If I was to recommend one really great standout product, I would definitely say this. I am really thinking about repurchasing this because what I really loved was the fact that this was the leave-in, the heat protectant, and the volumizing product all in one. And it wasn't a heavy leave-in, but it's pretty effective. It's just sort of one of those things where I'm trying to protect my ends as much as possible because of the blonde. I haven't checked to see whether or not, let's see the ingredients. Water, sodium lauryl sulfate, so not sulfate free. Sodium chloride. Okay, and there's dimethiconal, so not. So yeah, I assumed it wasn't because it's Tresemme. So not a sulfate-free system, not a dimethicone-free system. So, I know that means that there are the long hair girls that are not going to be fans of this because of the sulfates and the dimethicones. I know it's really, really hard if you're trying very hard to take care of your hair in the best way possible to find products that will do this kind of thing. I have to say, so far, out of all of the volumizing systems I've tried for hair, I definitely find that this so far is the best bang for your buck, because you know, we're talking, okay, $7.39, $4.88. Yep. They still don't get it. I'm always going to go through this faster. The consistency, by the way, of this conditioner is amazing. Honestly, I would probably get this conditioner again. I didn't check whether this is sulfate free either. And yeah, sometimes they are. Sometimes they're not. Water, alcohol, dimethicone, which is probably why it feels so amazing. Chlorine. So you've got your dimethicones, which honestly, from the feel of it, I absolutely anticipated. But yeah, actually in general, I would really recommend if you needed a really good light daily conditioner. You know, if you're somebody that has to wash your hair every day, maybe you are, you know, your condition wash only or something, this might actually be a really good option for you because it was really light. And I've used, you know, so many conditioners with dimethicone over the years, and this lacked the least amount of buildup. This is really, really good. The shampoo, I don't know that it's anything special, honestly. I don't. And realistically, could you throw any sort of like conditioning shampoo in there? Probably. Maybe your herbal essences girl. Maybe you like that more. It's not stripping, but it's also not that cleansing. Honestly, if you're somebody that uses any kind of product, which you're going through a kind of system like this, I'm sorry, I assume you are. I assume you probably got some products in your life. Maybe you, like me, have recently discovered that you love dry shampoo like it's your firstborn child that you never had. Maybe you love it so much that sometimes you spray it on your hands and then rub it on your dog so that your dog smells like really nice. I actually only did that by accident once, but then she smelled really good. But I've never done it again because she gets dry skin. But don't abuse your dog. Yeah, not so fussed. This is really great. This is amazing, and you should definitely try it. And specifically, I like this even more than, was it my tri-wheat? It's the same people that do the big sexy hair. But it's the leave-in. You'll know it when you see it. I like this better. I really like this. I like that it's a tube. It's got a little nozzle thing. You know, it's got a little nozzle. I don't know how well you can see that. Oh, there you go. You can totally see it now. Yeah. It smells really nice. It's in sort of like non-offensive, kind of fruity floral smell too. It's like a good scent. But yeah. So overall, pretty decent system. If you're into it, if you're looking for a volumizing system for your hair, need, because I recently killed the Redken system. I love this way more than that. Even taking this out of the equation, even though I kind of love you. These still either in the order that you're supposed to use them, conditioner and then shampoo, or shampoo and then conditioner. Either way, they both perform way better than the Redken. And they're so much more, and they're so much cheaper. And my hair felt so much better. And actually, I have to say, taking it all the way to my scalp, the conditioner, I often condition all the way to my scalp because I get dry scalp in winter. But I use, you know, a lot of stuff from organics, so a lot of macadamia oil, a lot of coconut oil, stuff like that, good for your scalp. But this, I also found, didn't bother my scalp, didn't cause me any extra flakes or anything horrible like that either. It's good stuff. It's very good stuff. Yes, I know this from the dimethicone. Sometimes a girl doesn't care. If you're not into it, you're not into it. You know, whatever. You do you. And I get why you're, I get it. I get it. A lot of people don't want to, like, mask their damage. There's a lot of reasons. You can look on the internet and see why people don't like dimethicone. Anyway, but yeah. Pump is very good. It's not very generous pump. This also smells really good. I really love this. Again, it doesn't really have a set. This smells really great. This smells like delicious fruit. Like, you want to, like, you know, it's really good. It's really good. It's very late. I'm gonna go to bed. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I will talk to you soon. If you have any questions about, you know, these products, or if you want me to explain the Glam Sense program a little bit more, I don't know how much more I could offer there, because I've only had the one box, but, you know, we certainly chat about it. Or if you have any questions about Top Box, they're sort of like mother company. Yeah. But again, was sent these for free, did not pay for them, did not get paid, just got free stuff. I like free stuff. Sometimes I don't always like the free stuff. I try to be honest. But yeah, thank you so much for watching, and I will talk to you guys soon. Okay, bye. There you go.